Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Sim. We are going to straight away continue our planting. We can set this pallet down haphazardly here, maybe. Well, it's stuck on something. Uh-oh. Somehow that happened. So in the middle of the night, someone unbolted our attachment and played a little prank on us. So I don't know how we're going to do this. We can probably just do that. Yeah, it's like stuck on the... There we go. Okay, that was easy. Just had to let it fall. Now, that needs to stay. So why am I doing that? There. Okay, now when that needs seeds, it can come over and just sort of fill up, I think. From that, we don't need a front loader. I hope I'm not incorrect about that. And we'll take a little detour. Not detour, we have nowhere else to go. We'll take a little tour over to the potatoes. And keep working on these. It's a gloomy, gloomy day to farm, but sometimes those can be kinda nice. Good day to find a nook, a little reading nook, and play on your phone, or Switch, or read a book, or farm, because that's all we can do in this game, I guess. We could actually go in our house, we just can't do anything once we're in there. That's kind of cool, though. I think it's time to take another load of potatoes over to the grain elevator. What else are we doing today? Well, first of all, we need to get this on cruise control. We have some money, not a ton of money. We have our pallets over there. We could take care of animals. We do actually. That's what we need to do. We need to take water from. Yeah, hands-free. Look at that. Not even touching it. We're just playing this game perfectly. We need to get water to our pigs, because right now our pigs have potatoes, but they don't do anything until you give them water. So even if we filled all of this up, straw, corn, wheat, canola, potatoes, as long as the water is at 0, nothing happens. No productivity, no breeding. So, we can get them water, we can get them wheat, we can get them canola. Basically everything but, well, maybe even corn. I don't know, let's work on pigs. The only problem is that it's really far away. This is a good time. It'd be good to have like a tipper train in this instance, but we're not going to. So what I'll probably do is dump piles of it out on the ground. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Let's get them water first. God, pigs are going to be annoying on this map. They're so far away. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so I just realized on the way back that we are completely ignoring fertilizer. Like, we didn't weed, we didn't spread any, we didn't do anything. And I think we're just going to have to be okay with that, unfortunately, for this time around. Just too many irons in the fire. Did I not start this worker? I didn't, did I? Whoops. There we go. We need a car wash. You can see this is getting gross. Whoa. They have hats now. So we'll buy a car wash at some point. But for now, we just need to get... Well, we'll leave that there. And we need to go get our water tank so that we can water our pigs. And actually, man, we're gonna need that tipper. Like if I keep staring off into space this episode, it's because my brain is trying to figure out like the best way to deal with pigs on a map where the pigs are so far away. First and foremost, they should have their own waterer. But I don't have the funds for that. Come on, it's just like... It's just at the worst angle. There we go. That should work. Yeah. Move to you two. And then the game stops because of the stupid... Can't believe they haven't fixed that yet. I think my biggest gripe since the beginning of 17, Farming Sim 17, is that when you get a great demand pop-up like that, it stops your vehicle, whether you're on cruise control or just driving it for, like just manually driving it. It just makes it stop, which is bizarre. I thought they'd like patch that by now. I thought it was kind of a bug. Guess not. Okay, so we're going all the way to the pigs, which are way up in the northeast again. Why didn't I rewater my cows? I'm just making a lot of little errors today, but that's okay. By the time we have to water our cows again, we should be able to afford a second tank, hopefully. Because they're pretty cheap. We also may look into buying a couple tiny tippers, which makes me regret selling one of them. Yeah, I think these can stack. DB8. And then you can have 2 or 3 of these, so you can have 2 or 3 different crops on the same tractor. So I don't know if we'll be able to do that or not, but that could be a plan. Otherwise, we have to take like 3 trips just for crops, getting them food. Or I could buy the pig feed. I could just dump this into a tipper. Then you only have to do 1. It's kind of expensive, but... Man. Then we wouldn't even have to mess with, like, keeping potatoes. I've never... Yeah, let's do that. I've never used... I'm kind of lost. Oh my gosh, it's way out here. Let me just skip ahead. Alright, so here's our bridge. Here's our van in the water. Boat on the water. Pigs on the land. That's where the straw goes, I'm assuming. So that's where their potatoes are, which means all the way around the barn. There's our slurry, there's our manure. Way over here is our water. Oh, it's on a really inconvenient hill. Okay. There we go. The nice thing about this is that we're right next to free water. If I can get a better angle on this, should be able to push it. Don't, not the tree. I think we can miss the tree. It's really steep. So gotta be a little careful, but... Oh, man. Free water. This is great. Okay, so we're gonna reset our stuff to the shop, and I think we're gonna mess around with the pig feed, just because like I said, I really haven't. So just for fun, we'll give it a shot. Then we can just use one tipper. There's Gruber right on cue. He heard food. He comes running. 1,600 hours to produce an animal. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry, he just jumped on my lap, so I gotta resituate. Here he is. Gruber the cat. Okay. He wants to go to bed. So, we're gonna reset the tractor. We're gonna reset the fork. Reset the loader, and reset the tipper. Go to the shop and pick it all up. Helper B has stopped working. Tank is empty. I love these little messages. That is a great addition to this. That's a great addition to this edition. Thanks, English language. Let's go ahead and back this up and hope we can load without a... No, we can. Okay. I didn't see a symbol. So that's nice. That's helpful. Close the flaps and continue on with our work. That's already almost full, but we are busy with pigs. All right. Well, so it's pricey, but we get 1,000 liters. I don't know how much, like, that doesn't mean anything to me right now, so we'll see. But for now, let's just like buy 5,000. And then someone said that you might be able to just pull your tipper up, kind of like an auger wagon, or what we just did with the sower. You can just pull your tipper up to these and load it without actually using the loader. Let's try it. Yep, you just hit R. I don't know what the controller key is, and there we go. Perfectly portioned pig pellets. Ooh. $5,000. If we're gonna make this trip, should we just buy a few more? It's this easy. I don't want to come all the way back, but I also like don't have enough. Oh man, I should have bought a little tipper for this, but we can dump it on the ground. So if we have excess, which I think we're gonna have a lot of excess because we only have 2 pigs. Is there a better way to go from the shop? Yes, there's like a main road. No, there's not. That's the train tracks. It's all back road. That's fine. Yeah, if there's excess, we can just dump it on the ground. No longer is it a concern of where to put stuff, because we can always just put stuff where we want to put stuff. Which is really nice. Sometimes I forget, like, how big a difference there is between 15 and 17. Yeah, like 13 didn't have forestry, 15 you couldn't just put stuff on the ground and pick it back up with belts or a shovel. Like, it's these little minor changes that are really huge and getting me really, it's a lot of reallys, excited for Farming Sim 19 at the end of the year. and I will hole up in my office. People have already been asking. I will hole up in my office and remake my tutorials, even though they're usually very similar to each edition. It's more of like a search thing. If people are playing Farming Sim 19, they'll search for Farming Sim 19, so I just remake them. I can usually make them a little better than previously anyway, so I'll be doing that again at the end of the year, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's got a complete like graphics overhaul. I don't know if they're using a new engine or just, I assume they are if there's like a graphics, like such a big graphics overhaul that they would have to change engines, but I don't know enough about that, so anyway, let's see how this works with our potatoes, because we've already put some potatoes in. So I'm curious to see. That was really close. I got distracted petting my cat and almost fell into the river. That was your fault. Okay. And I. Oh my gosh, he just sat on the keyboard. Why do cats do that? They have the whole apartment and they sit on the keyboard. Now he's chewing the cord. So I thought 5,000 would be plenty. And it wasn't. And that's only for 2 pigs. Which tells me, and they're only like 2/3 full, that tells me that that is not a viable long-term solution. Which I didn't... Do these look different than the other map? I don't remember. I know the cows are. Stop biting this. He's already broken 3 of my earbuds just by like chewing the cords like in half. Or like, I think he just, I don't know if he bites them or scratches them, so I'm really concerned about this red cord because that's my mic and headset, or headphones. So yeah, the pig feed definitely seems to be short-term solution, beginning game solution when you don't have like all the crops. But as far as long-term, we're just gonna have to make the trek multiple times, and bring up our grain. There's no way we can afford, because that was 5,000 units. They're just 1,400 a piece. So we bought 5 of those. So that's 7,500 ish. Oof. That is probably why I've never messed with it. That's probably why I did it once for a tutorial and then never touched it again, because it is way too expensive. And we even have the stuff, right? Corn, wheat, canola. Corn, wheat. Ooh, well, barley. I think barley works. Yeah. Corn, barley, canola. We have it. It's just a matter of hauling it up here. That is a really nice view. Like, that looks really good with the sunset and the fields. Love it. Okay. Well, that's kind of a weird one. It's kind of an experimental one. I liked it though. I liked messing with the pig food and knowing that it's like pretty much off the table for us. We don't want to do that again. That's crazy expensive. Which makes sense because it's like perfectly proportioned, whatever. So that's gonna be a day though. Yeah, we'll get this back and get our potatoes in here. I might just hire a worker and finish up the potatoes off camera so that we can use that field. I'm wondering if we want to join these 2 fields and make one massive field so I don't have to mess with 2 different sowers or whatever, but we can make that decision later. What am I doing? I need to go under here. So yeah, I will unload these, finish harvesting the potatoes, and that's where we will pick it up next time. So as always, thank you so much for joining me and for watching, and I hope you enjoy these videos and have yourselves a very nice day.